and welcome back to Ten Alley Gaming. We have a match today between Empire versus Orcs. We play a Swedish comp system, and I have a comp score of 14 against, I don't remember, 19. We're gonna play, I don't know if I said it, but we're gonna play 2400 points as usual. And we rolled up, and it went to a battle line fight. Yeah, and here is my Empire, 2400 points of Empire. Here I have a general, Arschlechter, on a war altar. He has armor of meteoric iron. I have a level 4 with the Lore of Fire. He has Dispel Scroll and Talisman of Preservation. Then I have not the right models, but I have 2 level 1s with fire. They sitting on a warhorse, goes with the fast cav. I have BSB there. He carries the white cloak of Ulrich. And I have a captain there on a Pegasus. He has Dawnstone, Enchanted Shield, Other Tricks Shard. And as you can see, he's sitting on a white Pegasus. I have a Master Engineer, and I have 38 Halberdiers with a detachment of 5 Archers, 40 Swordsmen, full command, and 2 units of 5 with Pistoliers, just with the Musicians. And for rare, I have a Celestial Hurricaneum, I have a Hellblaster. Last but not least, my steam tank. My level 4 rolled up this spell from the fire. Piercing Bolts of Burning, Flaming Sword of Ruin, Flame Storm, and Fireball. And my 2 level 1s took Fireball as well. So it's gonna burn some orcs today, hopefully.
My orcs army, they are led by, it's not the right model, but Asag, and then I have Black Orc Big Boss on Warboar with Dragonhound. I have 1 Black Orc Big Boss BSB with Enchanted Shield and Talisman of Preservation. And then I have 1 Orc Big Boss with Glittering Scales, and 1 Orc Shaman level 2 with Archon's Icon on Obsidian Lodestone. And for core we have 38 Orc Big Guns, full command with Band of Swiftness, and 35 Orc Boys with Musician and Standard Bearer, and they have Hand Weapon and Shield. For special, 28 Black Orcs, Musician and Standard Bearer, 1 Boar Chariot, and 9 Orc Boar Boys with the Gleaming Pendant, Shields and Spear. And for spells, a level 2 roll up Hand of Gork and Foot of Gork, and Asag, Spirit Leech, the Fate of Buna, and the Purple Sun. I have a comp score of 19.
I generate 4 steam points, which I succeed. Moved up my halberdiers here a little bit, and my captain there. Slightly moved up my swordsman. Here I moved up my pistoliers to face this boars. Hopefully I can do some fireballs into his unit there. On to Winds of Magic and shooting. For Winds of Magic I got 12 dice versus 6, so it was very good. I got off Flaming Storm. I put a template into the middle here. It scattered over the Black Orcs here. Killed 9 of them.
Big guns.
Big guns, sorry. I was planning to do the small version, but in the last second I changed my mind and did a large template, so that was very good for me. For shooting, I only had this detachment unit shooting at the chariot, but missed everything. Yeah, that was it. On to Orcs turn 1.
Since turn 1, moved up these 25 inches from the Hellblaster. Full speed here, almost. These are also too far away from the cannon. Moved Asag here. Fairly charged with this chariot against this captain there. Go to magic and shooting. In the magic phase I got 6 dice, did my opponent also. Started to cast the small version of Foot of Gork. He tried to dispel it with 4 dice and didn't get it. I killed 15 Greater Swordsman, and then I failed to cast...
not Greater Sword, just the regular Swordsman.
Oh, regular Swordsman,
yeah,
okay.
Hand weapon and shield.
And then I tried to cast a small version of Hand of Gork, but I didn't get it. And no shooting in this army, so over to Empire turn 2.
I had a charge. First of all, I made my 4 steam points, went up 5 inches. Here I had a charge with my captain there. He fled with his chariot. I caught him and overran, so I'm out of arc from this general there, so which was very good for me. Here I moved up slightly, and here I backed off. I'm a little bit scared of his wizard and purple sun and everything. And here I moved my fast cab into between the buildings to take off these boar chariots, or boar riders, or yeah. On to Winds of Magic and shooting. Winds of Magic, I got off a spell onto his big guns there. I killed Black Orcs. Sorry, piercing bolts of burning. I killed off 2 of them. For shooting, I tried to snipe out his wizard there, level 4. But I got level 2. Sorry, but I got a misfire and lost 1 wound. Nothing else was in range, so that was it. On to Orcs turn 2.
Orcs Goblins turn 2. 2 charges. The boars in his pistoliers.
Yeah, pistoliers.
With the level 1 there. I failed the charge with the Black Orcs against the steam tank. Luckily I rolled double ones, so that they didn't come so far. Moved up my wizard here to be able to cast some death spell on the steam tank, hopefully. Over to magic. Big phase, I got off Fate of Puna, but after that my general...
Did the 2 wounds on the...
Yeah, I did 2 wounds on the steam tank. But after that my general was sucked up into the warp. The mount is still there, but he's stuck, so I'll leave him there. 3 died here and 2 died there. And then I tried to cast Hand of Gork, but I didn't get it. So to close combat. Down here, actually did 2 wounds to me, didn't manage the saves, and I wiped him out and did an overrun off the board. So I'm coming on next time. Next turn. Over to Empire turn 3.
I actually backed off a little bit with my steam tank. It was a 13-inch charge, which I didn't dare, so I really want the impact hits, so I backed away 1 die just to play a little bit more safe. Here I moved up an inch or something like that, just to get in range for the banishment if I want to cast that. Here I moved up my halberdiers into face the flank here, and detachment unit, and my pistoliers. Maybe I can do a fireball into his Lord Drake there, and the captain face the rear here. Yeah, on to Winds of Magic and shooting. Winds of Magic, I got off piercing bolts of burning onto his unit here again. Killed off 2. For magic, I cast banishment onto his general there. No, sorry, into his horde here. Yeah, not horde anymore, but this unit. You dispelled it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you dispelled it. Yeah. And for here, my level 1 fire with fireball miscasted into his general. Did 1 wound, and from the magic miscast, I killed off 2 of my own. For shooting, killed 7 of 6. Sorry, of the big guns there, from the headblaster. That was it. On to Orcs turn 3.
Yeah, I moved everything up, hiding them behind the building and down there. Yeah, over to Winds of Magic. It was fast. He used his Dispel Scroll on my big version of Hand of God. So over to Empire turn 4.
Yeah, Empire turn 4. I miscast with my steam tank. Misfire, sorry. But I only lost 1 steam point. So I had 3 left. I used them to this unit here, but fell short. Reformed my general, my wizard unit here to get more ranks. Backed away from this very angry, very dangerous unit here. So it feels like a little bit short here. So I'm pretty nervous. Backed these halberdiers up 1 inch. I forgot I had a charge into his general dragon there. Weavern, yeah. Moved up my fast cav here. That was it. On to Winds of Magic and shooting. Magic and shooting. Tried to minimize this unit a little bit with the banishment, but didn't go off. Then I tried to cast Fireball from my level 4 wizard. Fell short, so didn't cast any there. With my last 3 dice I managed to miscast with this little dude here, but I killed off 1, so that was very bad. From magic phase I had hope I could do a little bit more there. But for shooting I got 3 10s from my Hellblaster and killed off 11, so that was very good. He managed his leadership test, fear test, and panic test, so they stayed put. Now onto this little combat here. The Empire side won the combat due to I did a wound and charged in the flank, and I managed my armor saves there, so he fled. I pursued, but was an inch short, so I came into the rear onto this unit here. That was really good, because or else he would charge my steam tank. Now I can charge him. Yeah, onto Orcs turn 4.
Orcs and Goblins turn, no Orcs, only Orcs. Turn 4. Had 2 charges. these guys into the halberds, but they
Fell short.
yeah, fell short. And the Black Orcs into the swordsman there. Rallied the Wyvern and put it beside the steam tank so it couldn't turn around and charge the Black Orcs. Moved up the boars here. Went out with the Black Orc somewhere here, I think.
Yeah, behind the building.
Yeah, that was it, and over to Magic. In the Magic phase, I got 9 dice, he got 2 channels, so I had 8. He used all his dice to stop my big version of Hand of Gork. So over to close combat. In this combat here, I did a challenge with my champion. He killed that one, but I was steadfast. I lost, but I was steadfast and stayed. Down here, he lost by 1, actually, and fled off the table.
Very sad.
Over to Empire turn 5.
Turn 5, Empire. This War Altar, Hurricanium, can't get away from his charge arc, so just stay put there. My War Altar faces his Wyvern there, moved up. My steam tank, I choose 3 artillery steam points. Moved, I used 2 to just get off, so I can shoot with my Hellblaster into his Wyvern there. I didn't want to risk just 1 die and move in 1 inch, move forward 1 inch or something. So yeah, the steam tank is this turn a little bit useless, but hopefully it will be good. Here I backed off my halberdiers, put my fast pistoliers in there to block the redirect him. I went out with my last level 1 wizard. Yeah, that was it. On to win some magic and shooting. Magic, I spammed some fireballs. Not spam, sorry. I only had 1. I tried to do it on the Wyvern there, but didn't know. No wound there. And this Hurricanium did a bounce spell there.
1 wound.
I did 1 wound. I got a direct hit on a 6, so everyone under the template strength 3 hit. Center hole strength 8. For the shooting, I killed finally off this Wyvern with the Hellblaster, so that was really good for me. On to close combat. Oh yeah, sorry, the pistoliers there did kill 2. On to close combat. The combat here, I did a wound to his BSB, he issued a challenge, but I lost due to his banners and rank there. So yeah, on to Orcs turn 5.
Yeah. Turn 5, these guys into the pistoliers. The Black Orcs into the, is it the Hurricanium? No,
Yeah, Hurricanium.
My Black Orc on the Warboar.
On the Hellblaster.
Hellblaster. March these guys up to be able to charge this one in the flank later on. Over to Magic. Ace, could only cast Hand of Gork, the small version. Put these guys here. Over to close combats. In the combat phase here, the Pegasus did 1 wound last turn and the last this turn, so my beast is actually dead. Down here, that guy killed the Hellblaster. Over here, I killed these guys. And the Black Orcs killed the Hurricanium and turned to face.
I did a wound actually from the Hurricanium.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. And I reformed to face his general. Move to Empire turn 6.
For Empire, a little bit scary here. Of course, I got a misfire on my steam tank, so at the end I only got a d6, 1 steam point, which I used forward there. Luckily I got a 6, so that was good, so he can't rear charge my captain. And here it was my last option. My option here is to face this boar. Hopefully I can do a banishment to kill him. And when he is charging me, I can flee, or else...
And then your points don't count anyway.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. So that doesn't matter. So that was really sad. So yeah, that was fun. Learning the game. Yeah. Here we can't fight here because when he overran, it will fight next turn, and that's the last turn. So yeah, very sad, but it is what it is. On to win some magic. The only close combat we had, I won. And but he was steadfast, leadership 8.
7 actually.
7, but he rolled the double 6, so he fled, I pursue, and caught him. On to last turn of Orcs.
Last turn, Orcs Goblins, Orcs only.
Again.
The detachment. These guys into the steam point. Because he...
Steam tank, not the steam
yes,
point.
steam tank. It's only the engineer that can fight back this turn. And on the both side of his general over there. So over to close combat. That was the game. After we calculated the point, it was a win for the Orcs and Goblins, the Orcs. By 610 points. After the comp score on 500 points. I thought it would go straight to hell when my general, my wizard, sucked up into the warp, but it was wrong.
Yeah, I fucked up. I don't know if I fucked up with the steam tank. I couldn't do anything because I misfired twice, I think, and I didn't reach anything, and you stopped.
You should never turn around, I think. You should shot the Black Orcs when they stood here, I think.
It was 13 inches. I don't know, but my altar here was stuck between his war boar here and his Black Orcs there, so it was a little bit tough there. But the toughest was when I lost my swordsman unit there. I lost the combat by 1, and I rolled up 9, I think. Yeah. So they fled, and or else they could still put 1 extra turn.
Then you had 1, I think.
Yeah. So that was really sad, and my halberdiers over here didn't do anything.
Yes, they did. They backed up all the...
Yeah, they backed up. That was the plan of the game. But I like when games like this, when it looks bright and it can turn.
Yeah.
So it was a really fun game, actually. I thought it would be a better game for the Empire, but these Black Orcs here, when they came in, it was like butter. But I had very lucky there, because you only killed 3 of my swordsmen.
Yeah.
With a strength 7.
Yeah.
So that was pretty sick, but...
I did the double hands, strength 5.
Yeah, strength 5. So that was...
It was fun. Yeah, it was a fun game. See you next time. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.